Hi, it's Annie Thoe, and welcome to Sensing Vitality. I have a series of lessons working with walking, and this series comes from my Patreon series on coyote wisdom and learning how coyotes are super efficient with their walking. And we can learn a lot of aligning the core, walking without strain to your hips, low back, and knees. So we're going to start with a seated lesson today, and if you like this, please subscribe and think of becoming a Patreon member to support my work in these videos. All right, so you're going to have a flat chair. Make sure you're sitting toward the front of your chair and that you can feel the bones of your butt. So let's rock back and forth. These are really important for alignment purposes, that you can feel the bones, all right? And we're going to use our hands. I call them my power tools. Rub your hands, interlace your fingers, and feel the contact of your skin. Wake up the senses of your hands. We're going to use them to feel how you walk, how you move. And we're going to do this in seated so that it's a great little warm-up. You can do this on a bench or in a chair before you go walking. All right, take your right hand and place it on your left shoulder. All right, so you can feel with the palm of your hand, your chest, and the fingertips can, if you tap a little bit, you feel the shoulder bone. Yeah. And now put your left hand on your left thigh, just in front of the knee, and then tap your left heel to feel the heel bone. It's great if you take off your shoes for this. You can do this with shoes on, but it's a little better just to feel your foot on the floor. And then tap your other foot and feel the heel bone. If you don't feel your heels, just you wait. Maybe they'll get clearer, all right? And then I want you just to rock forward and back with your hand in this position, all right? So that's pretty easy, rocking forward and back typically. Can you feel the sitting bones underneath you? All right. And then I'm going to have you make this movement with your left leg, taking the fingertips and pull the knee back. I've done this in some other videos, but it's super helpful to get the walking movement going here. You're going to slightly pull the knee back to roll on your sitting bone backward. Okay? But this right hand is on your chest, and so you can feel that we want to keep the chest kind of pointing straight. So the pelvis is making this backward motion, but the chest is organized to be straight forward. Yeah? So like when we're walking, our chest is fairly straightforward, and the pelvis can make this movement of going backward and forward with each step. All right, so now let's make that movement of rolling the pelvis back, pulling the knee, and going forward. But every now and then, just kind of pat yourself on the shoulder and see if that chest can stay relaxed, your elbows relaxed. Yeah, all right, very simple. But now roll without the hand on the chest, and can you feel that hip rolling? Yeah, and maybe try the other side and notice, is it different? Just that little bit that we did, is it easier now to roll your left hip back? Let's try it on the right side. Take your right hand and you can kind of tap your left shoulder with it. Fingertips on the shoulder, right hand on your knee, the tips of the fingers rolled over the knee, and we're going to be pulling that knee back to roll on your sitting bone. All right, so just pulling back and rolling and feeling how that is. Yeah, go slowly. Sometimes we do it fast because it's like, oh, this is fun, but go slower. And try to get tall. Keep your chest so it's pointing forward. Yeah. And then bring both hands on your knees, and now take that right knee and slide it back, and the left knee. Very simple movement, but notice, do you have to move your whole chest? Can you keep your chest forward and your nose forward. So the coyote, if you watch them walk, they have a beautiful walk. They've got their nose pointing straight ahead, and they make this beautiful line with their spine. It's very simple, elegant movement they make walking. They can keep it up for a long time. So see if you can point your nose straight forward, looking at the horizon, and then move your knee forward and back. This is super simple. All right, and then let's come up to standing and see how you feel standing on your feet now. Yeah, just notice you can even take one hand flat on top of your head and then take a step forward and a step back, standing with one hand flat on your head. Maybe try the other hand just to feel in the other foot. Step forward and then step back with that foot. And now walk around and feel the difference, okay? It's a very simple lesson, but I sure appreciate your feedback. Write some comments on the video. Appreciate your thumbs up support. And thanks for subscribing, and check out this full series on Patreon. We do some really cool things on the floor, working with balance and walking. Take care. I'll see you next time.